Welcome back, guys, to another segment of this World of Tanks series. Today I'll be showing you an AT15 review. I hope you guys like it and enjoy the video. And I just want to apologize in advance for how this video being a little bit late from what I wanted to schedule it. I hoped to get it last week, but I couldn't get to it in time. I wanted to show you guys the best cannon on it, which is it's actually not the last cannon you can buy, in my opinion. It's actually the second last cannon you can get, just because it does more damage. I think it's 250. It's 250 instead of 220, but you do lose some penetration. But I found you most of the time you'll penetrate things regardless, so the extra damage actually does help quite a bit. Now, if you're ever playing on this map, this is the best spot that I recommend, because most artillery pieces aren't going to be able to shoot that far, and it's a great spot where you can just snipe everyone. Now, they have a deal on right now where the Luva, I guess, is on sale, and I've been seeing quite a few of them today, and people just don't know how to use them. The Luva is a sniper tank, or Laui, however you want to pronounce it. It's a sniper tank with moderate armor and not the best traverse speeds and that kind of stuff. Like I could penetrate his upper plate without any issues, and his sides are not the strongest either. So this guy really didn't know what he was doing, and I just eat him apart there. This tank stuff you gonna wanna consider, I guess, if you're gonna get it or thinking about it. It's slow for sure, but you still maintain that accurate gun. And what's new from the AT7 is that you get a really wide gun arc, which is really good, I found, and you actually get less of a cupola as a weak spot, and it actually gets smaller and slightly better armored, but it can still be easily penetrated, especially if you're in high tier matches. Now this thing, if you're in tier 10 matches, which happens sometimes, not that a lot, you really gotta watch out. Stuff like the Death Star can one-shot you with its HESH rounds, and artillery can one-shot you, so you just gotta be careful. And I've had that happen a couple times, and it's very frustrating, especially because you're at the high tiers. Now in this batch, you can see at this point, I actually have half the team's kills, which is kind of sad, and I kind of get unlucky there with that shot. He disappears, but I still managed to crank him. The T28, I don't really see the point of it. Like, it's got good frontal armor and everything, but like, why not just be an AT15? Like, there's not really a point. Like, if I got better armor overall, and my gun's more accurate and fires faster, then what's the point? Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, so that was actually a lucky shot that I got. And this IS-3, I don't think he realized his rear is not very thick, so we just kept putting rounds through him one after another. He had no idea, and I got really lucky there. Now that guy was smart, and he decided to stay behind the rock, because had he advanced, I would have been able to get a shot into him. And that was a very unlucky shot, but I managed to get him tracked, which turned out to be pretty good. And I think I finished him off. Yeah, I finished him off. Yeah, and I got my third kill. And 15 hits. Now, as you can see, I'm actually kind of running low on shells. I believe I'm at 14 shells out of my 45 to start off with. So in this match, I actually spent quite a few rounds just shooting people. And that's one thing you're gonna like about this thing, is it's got a lot of rounds to deal with, so you're never really gonna have to worry about not having enough rounds in a match. Unless it's something like this where you get like 5,000 damage and it's gonna be cutting close because your gun doesn't do a lot of alpha. So you gotta watch out. Let's go over its weaknesses, I guess. Definitely artillery, you gotta watch out for. That's why I kind of prefer staying at back of maps. And also, you gotta watch out for light tanks and medium tanks because the flanking is quite annoying. And the backs are not like the AT15 where I think it's 100 millimeters all around. And kind of that like upper back part, sort of above the vents, sort of angled part, is like 30 millimeters or something, so it almost always gets penetrated. And then the AT15, I believe. And just looking at the back here, on the AT7 is 100 millimeters thick, and if someone's directly behind me, I always try to angle myself a little bit, so it just makes it harder for them. So you're looking at 101 millimeters angled because they always go for that flat part, and even the not as angled part is 63 on the very back and then 31 on the roof. But I've never really been penetrated there by a light tank if I'm getting flanked, and the lower is 76. So it's a lot harder to penetrate. And if I look at the AT15 here, the back's 101. Yeah, okay, it's good. But that angled part, like I was talking about, is only 38. So if you are getting flanked, that's definitely something you really got to be careful, because people will definitely not hesitate to take advantage of that. And a lot of times you'll be unlucky and they'll penetrate, and it really ruins your day, especially if you're one of the last guys and are doing amazing. Now at this point, they could have won, but this Tiger pretty much ruined the chances, because they were losing by one guy, and after I finished him, or I almost finished him off, like that should have killed him right there. We pretty much won. Now there was I think it's right around here where I get my mic on, and I was actually kind of getting a little bit razzed, if you want to call it that T-44, because he wasn't scouting like he was supposed to, right? Because he's a medium tank. He's got to find the enemy, right? It's not my job to do that. I'm a tank destroyer. So I was just kind of getting a little bit mad, and I pretty much just told him to go scout and whatnot. He didn't end up actually doing anything. It was the KV3 who decided to do it. So props to him. I don't know what that other guy was doing, but whatevs.
Okay, T-44,
whatever.
you need to be scouting, man. You're the medium tank here. It's your job.
Yeah, I was kind of getting mad there at him, because it's these kind of things in the match where, if you're coming down to the last couple of guys and you just want to get the guaranteed win, right? Because you never know if they're gonna come back. Like I've seen it happen where they just kill off, your team's being dumb and they just kill off the last couple of guys, but you never really know at this point. So I almost went on the left side to get the Pershing, help him out, but I figured, he's not going to do that. And then the other guy gets a lucky shot on him. I don't know how. As you can see here, I'm actually down to 1 APCR round. And I should have shot here. I should have, but I didn't. I shot a bit too late. But yeah, that almost concludes my review. Solid tank. I'd probably give it like a 7, 8, 8.5, I'd say. The damage does get a little bit frustrating as time goes on, but that's about it. I hope this is helpful for you. I'll be doing more videos soon. It's gonna be hard because I'm busy, but I'll try to keep on that 1 a week thing. Keep on track of that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.